Hello, Virgo. My name is Jade, and I'm coming to you with a reading for this lunar eclipse that we're having for the season of Scorpio. What I've been doing is preparing for the opportunities to show you guys ways to not get in the way of what is being manifest emotionally for you, so that you'll be able to find ways to relate to these things in a productive way. Because if these things are made manifest easily, we can identify them quicker and show you guys ways and proper methods of relating to it. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and keep shuffling. I don't feel necessarily called to stop just yet. Okay, now I'm going to pull. What I do is I connect you with the etheric realm in the past, present, and future, and bridge the gap in your physical world. So I pull cards for both, and then we bring them together so that we can understand what needs to be done. So with the Two of Wands in reversed in your physical present, what has happened is there's been a change of plans. In your past, there have been opportunities that could have arisen that you were preparing yourself for, or noticing that there could have been timelines that would take you somewhere else with goals that you have, and as a proper person, you were always preparing yourself for the potential of these things. But now that something has shown you that there these opportunities, the door has kind of closed, and more or less the door is closed, and in whatever way that is made manifest, there are new opportunities to focus on what you know is real, what is grounded, what to take steps further to, and whatnot. So with the Ten of Cups in your etheric realm, there is a joining together of relationships that you have experienced beyond in the etheric realm. So there are relationships that either think of it as like the door was closed on these opportunities, but not the people that are involved. Whether it be in the physical world, like if people have moved, changed positions in jobs, gotten a new title. Did I say moved? If they've moved away from you, these relationships are still intact. If someone has passed away, these connections are still present. They have just moved on into an etheric state, which is what we all are. We all have etheric bodies. So in the Ten of Cups, it's showing that the maintaining of those relationships have still remained, and there are futures that you can continue to connect with. But with this past, it's showing you that this is in alignment right now. In the present, we see the Seven of Pentacles in the physical world. So there have been plenty of seeds that you have sown with the relationships that you've had with these people, or opportunities that the door has closed. That experience is still yours. You have held yourself accountable in the past to completing certain tasks, whether it be service, habitual, or let's say like service to self, like things that you have grounded into the present that benefited you in the physical way. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is showing you that all of that experience has not gone to waste. There are still going to be opportunities where you can exhibit these things in the future, but in the present, if something were to happen. In your etheric, we have the Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups, what it's showing, it's a very social time. So a lot of these experiences that you've grounded and experienced in the physical world, even though those doors have closed, they remind you of individuals as you continue to sow these seeds. It's like, let's say I had a connection with somebody, and like I used to be in the marching band, and every time I pick up my saxophone I think about a particular person and experience that we had, and it's like these experiences that my imagination is overflown, and with the experiences that I have with other people. So it's like I remember things about other people. I remember the connection that we had. I remember the relationship that was cultivated. All of those things are still relevant, even though the future has, or the present is different than what it was back then in the day. So it's like you'll still be able to remember these people. You can still etherically bond, even though they're not present with you in this physical realm. I mean, you could just as easily call them up, but sometimes things aren't that easy. So, but in your present, you'll still be able to manifest that connection and have a give or take, even emotionally, while you're by yourself, because this socializing is happening in the etheric realm. Um, which is just as real, just as tangible as this one. It's just this one is an illusion that we see as a part of the self. So with our future, there is the Five of Cups. So we've moved on. What I'm seeing is there are pains and emotions that we're leaning on, because they remind us of people that we care about. But these opportunities, because the door has closed, um, we're focusing on the things that we're going to be missing in the future, and there is an incredible amount of pain that can be felt when these things occur. But what we have to do is remind ourselves of the connections that we've made and remember that they are still intact. Nothing has left, nothing has broken, there is nothing that has shattered. Only only the way that we can proceed forward has been changed, but the emotional connection is still there. So there, again, like, if someone has passed away or if a relationship is broken, um, and the other person is being, like, let's say the relationship is broken and they aren't being forgiving in the present time, in heaven there are forgiveness and opportunities that you aren't able to get here in this realm. All you have to do is just continue to pray, think on these things, connect with these people on your individual scope, and forgiveness is given to you in the amount that you're able to give these people or these connections or these relationships. So don't continue to think on the things that you'll miss out on. The world is still open to you, and I say world because the future in the etheric realm is presenting this to us right now. With the world, we get to have opportunities given to us karmically that we wish to engage with. The door, like, again, going back to, let's say, like, this opportunity was not ready for you in this world and you were denied a job opportunity. In the etheric realm, this opportunity is still available for you if you desire it, but you just need to continue to sow the seeds that would prepare you for these things to happen in the future, whether it be with a different industry or a different company. The opportunity would present itself in the future. So we're not just going to give up because this opportunity was taken down just once. It's like the world is so large that you'll have these opportunities again in the future. So we don't want to give up just because one door was closed. And it's the same goes with relationships. Let's say you made a mistake if you made a mistake and a person has terminated the relationship, let's say like, and you need to walk the path of grief grief and come to forgive yourself for those actions that you've made, but that doesn't determine the kind of person that you are any longer. Once you've laid that down and forgiven yourself for overcoming or for making that decision and overcome the 5 stages of grief and the connections of forgiveness that you have, the opportunities to find new doors will come in new relationships. It's like you don't quit on yourself. The world is still large enough to find other opportunities where you'll be able to cultivate again and start over. So Virgo, keep your spirits up. That is what this reading is all about. That's what it's showing me. Keep your spirits up. There's no reason to quit, no reason to falter. You're doing well. Um, and you're keeping your eyes on your work. That's what I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles in your present. You're keeping your eyes on your work, not getting distracted, and keeping yourself grounded, which is all wonderful. If you have anything else that you would like to um, correlate or give context to in the comments below, go ahead and do that. If you want to see more content in the future, give me a like, give me a subscribe. That's how you'll be able to find more of my content in the future if you so desire. Thank you so much for watching if you've kept this far, and I hope to see you in the future. Thank you so much and take care.